Yeah,
He
he
must
might
really
not. I
not
mean,
like this with Lucario. We'll have to ask him
yeah, I
later
wonder
about it.
why. I do kind of want to ask him, but either way, I mean, we are seeing the switch back, and like we were saying, this isn't really something where he needs to worry about being, needing to warm up or anything. But
Mm-hmm.
Ivayne is very good at this matchup, as we saw in Winners Finals. So he's going to need to find a way to get Gimps or get a stronger set of punishes than he was getting in the first two games of the last set. Oh my, yeah, Ivayne just was ready for that, and he got hit with the inner hit of fair, so he can still crouch cancel that and get to Shine Flash.
I mean, what can we say that hasn't been said already about Ivayne's punish game? That it's just like right now, it's just like, all right, even when he doesn't get the true hit, he's ready to keep applying pressure. It just keeps going. And it's so well thought out. Everything looks very intentional.
Yeah, it just feels textbook.
Mm-hmm.
Like we're not seeing him doing anything for the
shorten.
first time. He's practiced it all. He knows what he does in each situation, and it's showing. This is an incredibly polished wolf that I think is really struggling to get in on, and when he does, he's not getting anything for it.
Yeah, textbook isn't a bad thing when it's like textbook is bad if it means predictable, but in this case, textbook just means like polished to a shine.
Yeah, it just means he knows. He has an answer to everything.
Oop, clears up the stock though. There we go. There we go. On the board. There's that shine pressure.
You do want to have. Nope, he doesn't.
Something I do want to point out is that Ivayne's been doing this thing. Ooh, gets it again. Ivayne's been doing this thing where he will, if he inputs side B and then realizes like, oh, Flash isn't actually going to hit here, he will immediately hit shorten. Which is super, like, the reaction on that is really crazy, but it's also really smart because with the way that Wolf falls, like, fastest following game, everything like that, oh my god! Oh my god! There we go. There we go.
He's really good at this matchup, and just in general. Ivan's kind of good at this game. Parker's going to run it back, same matchup, same stage. Let's see what he can do. I mean, it doesn't even feel like he's struggling in neutral that much. I would say he's winning neutral a little bit less often. It's just when he gets hit, he's going for a ride. And when he gets a hit, he gets maybe one more after that.
Ivayne takes hits for at least 80%, if not the full stocks. Whereas Parker's trying to nickel and dime him, and it's not working.
No, you need to be winning neutral so much more than you are right now for that to be what works. Yeah. And I know that Boringman is capable of not only winning neutral in that dominant of a fashion, but also way more explosive punishing. But I think he's doing such a good job of DIing and teching correctly in a way that makes it difficult for him.
Mm-hmm.
He's got him off stage, and interesting.
Well, and something we talked about is that Sonic's really good at gimping Spacies. And you know what we've not seen at all in the two sets so far? A single Spacies gimp. Like,
I know, Parker, I want to see down throw at ledge. It's your favorite.
There we go. Okay, I'm going to count that. It was below ledge the entire time. Yeah. But it wasn't what we know as like the tried and true Sonic gimp where it's like, I died at 20. This game sucks.
Yeah. But we'll see. Maybe it's coming.
I'm mad now. In the meantime,
this is the first lead we've seen Boringman have for like the whole set. Really, I mean, both sets, honestly. But let's see. First, he needs to. I was going to say he needs to hit him to get a bit of a lead, but didn't really get that. Okay. I mean, this is still pretty good for Boringman right now. He just needs to find some kind of opening quickly before Ivayne opens him up like this. Yeah, I mean, we're definitely talking about a lot of this from Boringman's perspective. That is exactly what I was talking about, and he still didn't get it. Yep. And that's one of those situations where I don't think he necessarily would have gotten the kill in 3.6, but he would have had a better chance because the angle on spring now sends people up. So you can't do something like that, and then they jump into spring, and then spring gimps them. That doesn't really happen anymore. Which, thank God, because that was rough. It was completely cancerous. That was a good change. But
But yeah, so by the way, Boringman did a good job. None of that was really true, but he did a great job of tracking where Ivayne was going and just kind of following up on the advantage every time. But it's given him, and he's got Ivayne on last stock, which is much better than we've seen until this point.
I mean, until this game, we haven't seen Boringman with the lead. Ooh, there we go.
Yeah.
There we go.
Great.
Cleans it up.
Good call out. Caught him trying to come in a little bit too early with the F tilt, and then snuck that ledge with the.
Okay,
ledge
it looks like we're just gonna spend the entire set on Pokemon, and you know what? I'm cool with it. I'm cool with it. I've played full sets on this stage before. I think it's insane when people let me play full sets because it's actually real good for my character, but that's fine.
Sometimes you just like the stage.
Yep.
But
people are like, it's neutral. I'm like, not this matchup, but whatever. We'll go. We'll do it.
Yeah, it's not a neutral stage, but it is a fun stage.
Yeah.
But I think for both of these characters, I do think they've got a lot going for them here because the game plan for both of them is revolving around approaching on those horizontal planes, right? Like Ivayne is approaching behind lasers, and Boringman is trying to figure out a way to get through them. But I think for both of them, having a longer stage fits into that game plan just fine. Yeah, Ivayne's got him in the corner. Great wave dash back shine there. He actually called that out so perfectly. Not gonna be stopped
So
yet,
one of the other differences in the last game is that Ivayne's punishes weren't going for quite as long. Still very good, but it wasn't like always into death like before. And I wonder how much of that is some differences that Boringman has made in just like defensive tech, you know, working on DI, everything like that. SDI.
Yeah. Definitely might be.
That being said.
But this game might be the adaptation of that adaptation. Maybe instead of SDI,
exactly.
And now Ivayne is kind of caught on to it. Because this game, we're back to seeing those long punishes from Ivayne. It's been brutal so far. He hasn't gotten that many openings. He's just made them all count in this game.
Doesn't matter how many openings you get when you take it in two. Like, you only get 2 openings, but you kill in 2 of them? All right, I'll take that.
Yeah, exactly. He's in a great spot right now, up 3-1. And like I was saying, it's so hard to make comebacks against Ivayne's Wolf when he's up like this, because he knows he can just start trading with Crouch Cancel. Wolf's Crouch Cancel is so good even at high percents because he's relatively heavy. Obviously has that frame 1 shine. Okay, so I'm off stage again.
Okay. Gets knocked out of it.
I honestly couldn't tell if that up B was him trying to get the ledge or him trying to do something really cheesy. But I would have been down either way. And that's a 3-stock.
Yeah, and that's also like the 3rd time Ivayne has gone for like a not full charge, but like a charged up smash at ledge, and Boringman has jumped into it or gotten up into it.
Yeah.
And at some point, it's like that shouldn't be working as much as it is, and that's something that Boringman's got to think about.
Yeah, if there's a time to make this adaptation, it needs to happen now. So, see what he's got. But Ivayne, he's 1 game away from winning these glands here and walking away to a no Fundies league. And he's just going to keep doing that. He's just going to keep getting Shine Flash if Boringman lets him.
I mean, Ivayne is the #1 seed of this bracket for a reason. Incredibly solid player. Because like we're talking a lot about Ivayne's punish game right now, just because the stuff is going long. But Ivayne is great at defense. He's great at movement. Like neutral is great. Everything is on there. And
yeah, no, he's just incredibly well rounded.
Yep. There's a lot of players that are known for like, they're okay, but their punish game is crazy, or like they're neutral gods or whatever. And Ivayne's just like, yeah, I'm good at everything. Who misses a grab, doesn't get punished for it though.
Okay, and he's still in a good spot. I mean, as far as Ivayne is concerned right now, this is all fine. As long as he's not dropping this stock, he's already got such a lead that anything is icing on the cake, because he still has another one to play with before he's even on the same stock count as Boringman. And in the meantime,
and
this
Boringman
could
can't
very
clean
well
up.
lead to death. Yep. That's the rough thing, is like Sonic doesn't have a whole lot of really strong kill moves yet. The strongest thing he has that's